The Catholic Church has begun a 9-day period of mourning following the death of Pope Francis. We're learning what happens next for the church. Plus, state lawmakers are reacting to this year's legislative session. We're hearing from Republican and Democratic leaders on their takeaways for Arkansans.
Covering news where you live. This is 5 News First at 4.
Well, right now at 4, we can confirm that a tornado did touch down in Fayetteville yesterday. The National Weather Service made that announcement earlier today. And this right here is drone footage our crews were able to get shortly after the Easter Sunday storm rolled through the area. Crews are surveying the damage in the Humont Village neighborhood along West Bittersweet Drive and North Chapel Drive. The NWS will release a rating once their assessments are finished, but officials estimate around 25 homes were damaged. No injuries have been reported. And 4 tornadoes, they're confirmed to have touched down in Oklahoma last night, with Ada being one of the towns in the epicenter. This video from Rob Drumgoole captures the storm as he sheltered in Durant, Oklahoma. 1 person was hurt. At least 30 people have been displaced.
Debris, power lines down everywhere. Multiple homes around me are down. Lots and lots of trees. I ended up having maybe 3 tree limbs broke in my yard.
Officials say the tornado that struck Ada was an EF1. Well, let's bring in 5 News forecaster Joshua Weisel right now. And Joshua, after all that, residents and crews had dry weather today for those storm repairs and assessment, thankfully.
Yeah, and thankfully we have this break after all the activity over the Easter weekend. And you know, I'm sure others are just like me, thankful that we have this break. It was kind of a crazy weekend. Fortunately, it could have been a lot worse. But right now, thankful it's gone. Sitting at a beautiful 72 degrees and clear skies in Bentonville with a calm wind, too. So if you have evening plans, it's absolutely beautiful and perfect to do so. So I hope that you're able to get out there and enjoy it. A little bit warmer in the River Valley. We're sitting right around 78 degrees with a calm wind. It's pretty much perfect out there this afternoon. Good news is we got tomorrow as well. As you can see, this evening, if you have any sort of evening plans, get out there and enjoy it. It's going to be pretty much perfect over the next several hours. Maybe a couple clouds roll in here and there overnight tonight. We'll start off tomorrow in the 50s, so it's going to be a mild start to the day. But get out there, enjoy that perfect weather while it lasts, because evening plans, it's going to be fantastic to do so. Unfortunately, we have another active pattern on the way. It doesn't necessarily mean severe storms, but rain and thunderstorms are on the horizon. Full details here coming up in minutes.
Thanks, Joshua. Well, the Catholic Church has begun a 9-day mourning period for Pope Francis. The Vatican announced the 88-year-old Pontiff died Monday morning, less than a day after he appeared in St. Peter's Square for Easter. Tina Kraus has the latest from Rome.
The faithful packed St. Peter's Square Monday evening for the Rosary prayer for the late Pope Francis. Earlier, church bells rang out, one for each of his 88 years of life, and the Vatican lowered flags to half-staff in his honor.
It's a moment of a bit of sadness and at the same time thankfulness and celebration of life.
Pope Francis's death comes less than a day after he surprised the faithful on Easter Sunday, greeting them with a message of peace.
Di leggere il messaggio.
Just last month, the Pope was released from the hospital after a 5-week stay for double pneumonia.
I was sort of really shocked because I was here yesterday at Mass and I saw the Pope and he looked just so fragile.
The first Pope born in the Americas, Francis put migrants, the poor and the marginalized at the center of his 12-year papacy.
That is his greatest legacy. He showed us that, you know, what is not essential when you're Pope is to be on a pedestal. What is essential is to be with the people.
Over the next few days, hundreds of thousands of mourners are expected to descend upon Vatican City to pay their respects as Pope Francis's body lies in state. Pope Francis's funeral has to be held within 6 days of his death, and then 15 to 20 days after his passing, cardinals from around the world will come to the Vatican to begin the process of selecting the next pope.